madaming na-intimidate sa theology. Kasi ba naman, pag nag-google ka o nag-search ka online, maraming theological perspectives, maraming theological viewpoints, and you can even get lost sa mga theological jargons, no? Yung mga terminologies na sabi nila highfalutin, ano? Syempre nakaka-overwhelm naman talaga. And hindi naman ito katakataka kasi Christianity has a long history, more than 2,000 years yan of reflection. Ibig sabihin, maraming mga tao sa kasaysayan yung nagbukas ng Biblia, tapos they try to figure out ano ba ibig sabihin ito, no? So maraming interpretations na nangyari, and that gave way to the development of the field that we now call as in theology, no? And so dito makakatulong kung gusto mong mag-umpisa sa pag-iisip or pag-explore ano ba yung theology, na meron kang clear na reference point or starting point, no? And marami kasing pwedeng pag-umpisahan, no? There are different theological systems that exist out there. Like for example, no, yung reformed na theology, they followed the lead ni John Calvin, na ang ginawa nilang starting point of thinking nila is the sovereignty of God. So they wanted to see how God is in control of everything that happens in human life and in the world. At yun yung bit-bit nilang parang lens as they open the scriptures and try to make sense of what is in there, ano. Marami pang ibang options na pwedeng ang theological, ang tawag dyan ng mga scholars ay theological motive. Sabihin, ito yung starting point, no. Pwedeng ang theological motive mo is the community, no. Pwede naman ang theological motive mo is the tradition of the church, no. Kaya may mga theological systems na ang emphasis nila wag ma-trace nila paano yung teachings ng mga na great scholars sila nagpasa-pasa over time. They do not want to parang ignore it or parang ipagsawalang bahala yung pinasa-pasa na yon, and then they wanted that kind of thoughts to be transmitted even to the future generations, no? Pwedeng yun naman din ang iyong point of reference. So yung point of reference kasi pwedeng yan yung pwede mong signpost, doon ka babalik kung sakali mang mag-explore ka ng maraming ideas, then you will know how to figure out saan ka ba nag-umpisa at hindi ka maliligaw even though marami kang explore, kasi maraming mga theological concepts, maraming mga theological ideas. So minsan malilito ka kung ano bang mas matimbang, ano bang hindi naman mas mahalaga, kasi may mga bagay naman din na good to know, mahalaga din yon, but hindi naman sila to die for. Sabi, hindi mo ipagpatayan yung mga bagay na yon, ano. So, but of course, mahalaga din because it adds something sa mga gusto mong malaman. Pero, kung titimbangin mo, baka naman hindi naman ganun siya kasing halaga ng iba. So, ano yung iba na yun? Makakatulong dito yung illustration ng dartboard. Kasi yung dartboard, meron siyang, di ba, sa gitna meron siyang cherry o yung sabi nila yung bullseye, di ba? Then the more na mas malapit ka dun sa bullseye, the more na mas matimbang yon, di ba? And that's how a starting point can help you. Kasi you will be able to figure out the broad scheme of things and how everything else falls into its rightful place, no? And then dito papasok yung pag-iisip mo na, kasi maraming theological systems out there. And what I wanna say is that mahalaga na ang theological starting point mo is not necessarily agad dun sa system that develop over time, but dun sa kwento at buhay ni Jesus, na kung yun ang point of reference mo, alam mo na yun talaga yung mas matimbang, kasi it will allow you to follow Jesus more closely. Ang goal naman ng theology, diba, it's not necessarily to master the system, no? But hopefully nag-isip ka, ang pinag-umpisahan mo ay ang buhay ni Yesu Cristo, at yung endingan mo din ay ang buhay din ni Yesu Cristo. So in a way, you get deeper into who Jesus is and how you would be following Him in your life, rather than you go deeper into a system tapos iniisip mo, naman kinalaman ito sa buhay ko, diba? And I think that's how a clear starting point in theology, which I will suggest, si Jesus yung pag-umpisahan mo, will be helpful, kasi may mga bagay na pag binasa mo yung Gospels, tinuturo doon ni Jesus na maraming bagay: justice, love, humility and kindness, attention to the poor, the needy. Tapos maaring pag nagbasa ka ng mga theological systems, wala man lang nabanggit o napakanipis ng binabanggit patungkol sa mga bagay na yon. And then alam mo agad, it will have a point of reference na parang hindi naman yun ang mas matimbang, no? Kung pagbabatayan mo yung mga sinabi ni Jesus, parang mas matimbang itong mga bagay na to. At doon yung sinasabi ko na magandang theological starting point. Pwede mo sabihin na this is like a Jesus-shaped kind of theology.